Lawyers, this is a case study. What's the best practice area for meta ads? Today, I'm sharing real numbers about meta ad campaigns that we've run for my personal injury lawyer firms and Social Security disability. I'm starting a new campaign today for a criminal defense firm, so I will help you out with some stats on that too in a later episode. So you probably have a big firm and you're doing fine. You're just watching this for some entertainment. Or maybe you're a lawyer working in a firm and you want to get out on your own or anywhere in between. Building a practice takes a lot of time, talent, and effort. You have to understand the practice area, and then you also seemingly have to have kind of an MBA or rely on a firm like mine to do everything for you or try to hire someone or learn it yourself. I know that this is really hard, but I've been in this niche my whole life, and my whole impetus behind doing this is so that you'll reach out to me and maybe we'll work together in the future. I've been doing this since 2008, and I have done marketing with over 176 law firms to date. My name's Mary Cary, legal marketing director and founder of my own legal marketing agency, GoMedia Marketing Productions. So, what's in today's video? First, I'm going to talk about personal injury law firm leads, how many we got, how long it took, and how much we've spent so far, and some of the pitfalls that we've found along the way. And next, I'm going to do the same thing for my Social Security disability benefit firm. So what I won't be talking about in this video is what content you ought to create, what kind of headlines you're going to write, your bar rules for marketing and advertising, and all the other components that went into getting all of this ready and launching these campaigns. Both of these law firms are really authentic people who have worked hard to build their practices in their communities and they already have systems in place for handling cases. So let's get started right now with our personal injury law firm case study. The first thing that you want to know is that marketing can be quantifiable, but people will also use workarounds by Googling you or bypassing the call to action that you have on your ad, or just doing some other kind of workaround. So that being said, also if you're new to advertising, people do need to see your content 17 unique times to feel comfortable hiring you. That's just the statistic. So you need to really have a lot of content out there working for you. This personal injury law firm is in a geographical area that has about 302,000 people, which is about half the amount of people as my Social Security disability benefits firm's demographic. That's important to know because we do have fewer people to work with. Also, in my personal injury case study, those clients can be worth a lot more money than Social Security disability benefit cases, which actually have a cap on how much you can make on them. So let's look closer at our personal injury firm. In 3 months, we have spent $743.72, and we've brought in 26 people who have given us all of their contact information. This comes to $28.60 per lead. Now, of course, this doesn't include the people who did the advertising workarounds that I just talked about. And also, if you don't know what a lead is, it's just a person who has said, yeah, I'm interested, I might need your help. The average cost per lead from Google local services ads for personal injury attorneys in 2022 is $240 per lead. They say usually it's between $140 per lead and $340 per lead, depending on how competitive your market is. This comes to $28.60 per lead. So my Social Security disability firm's geographic area is about 630,000 people, which is about twice as much as my personal injury firm in this study. In 3 months, this firm has spent $1,808.17. And here we've gotten 93 verified leads who gave us all their contact information, which comes to $19.44 per lead. Now, This firm, we also did another kind of advertising where we simply asked people to call now, that traditional kind of advertising. But there was a button that they had to click in order to start calling. And we had 288 calls. And the budget for that was $258.94. So that comes to 89 cents per call. According to eGeneration Marketing, this is a lead generation company. Most of their Social Security clients can expect spending between $250 to $350 per desired case. Most of the pitfalls of this kind of advertising is kind of setting your expectations. You need to think of this kind of advertising as kind of a long game, and you need to think of it as though you need to watch it day in and day out to be sure that it continues running smoothly. Things constantly break with meta ads. They just turn off, they change the interface, and your ads get rejected. All kinds of things sort of happen. It's not really just like, oh, we're going to turn it on. Also, you want to expect that people actually don't want to hear from you until they've seen your content about 17 or more times. We reach out to them anyway. The second we hear from them, we start reaching out to them, but mostly they just don't really want to hear from us right away. So we're really polite. We just let them know that we're here and we're ready to help them. So what is the best practice area for meta ads? My personal injury lawyers are bringing in qualified leads at $28.60 per lead. And my Social Security disability firm is bringing in leads for $19.44 per lead. And then also my Social Security disability firm is getting leads at 89 cents per call. So in my opinion, meta ads is working great for both these practice areas. And now some of these people are going to turn into like perfect ideal clients and some will not. We're working every day to hone in the messaging and all of the ways that we follow up with each of these potential clients to be sure that by the time they get into the hands of the law firm, they're really like deeply qualified. If you're interested in having my team build your meta ads and get started getting all these new clients, we would love to hear from you. Reach out anytime. Right now, we have room for about 2 more law firms. We don't always have room because we are a small team who absolutely love our clients, and our clients stick with us like glue pretty much for the rest of our lives. So if you want to have us work with you, we'd love to hear what your ideas are, what you've got in mind. Email me right now, mary@GoMediaMarketing.com. Otherwise, I'll just see you in the next video. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me.